Okay, let's pick up where we left off at. So you were feeling a little bit defensive or apprehensive at this time. Did you pull over?
Yeah. 'Cause I ain't have nothing to not pull over for.
And you still had the plate of food in your lap?
Yeah.
And after they pulled you over, after the police officers pulled you over, what happened?
Walked to the window. I let the window down. He sticks his head in the window and was like, why you driving like that? And I'm looking at him, I'm still chewing, and I'm like, driving like what? And he's like, you're doing, like I'm asking him, like driving like what? Like what did you pull me over for? Like we're driving too slow? Because I know I'm not going too fast, I know I'm not going too slow. What is your probable cause for pulling me over? His answer was...
And did you ask him that?
Yeah, I asked him that.
You asked him what was your probable cause?
Yeah, I asked him what was your probable cause, and he was like, we'll get to that later. Okay. So, from his answer, I knew something was gonna be, going on that I didn't want to go on.
So he had, this police officer, unlike the trooper that had stopped you earlier, had an attitude.
Yeah, he had an attitude. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, like, gung-ho from the war or something.
So what happened after that?
Well, he went immediately from, I'll tell you why I pulled you over later, to I smell marijuana. And I was like, that's funny because I don't smell it. I'm like, yeah, I know what it smells like, but I'm not smelling it now, so I don't know if you're not smelling it now.
Okay.
And but he insisted on, yeah, this is what I smell.
And then what happened?
Told me to get out the vehicle. He searched me.
Well, stop for a second. When he told you to get out of the vehicle, did you feel as though you were under arrest?
I knew I was gonna go to jail for something.
So right then and there, you had already known that more than likely they was fixing to arrest you.
Get my bond money ready, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I knew
so
that.
He asked you to step out the car.
Yeah.
And you couldn't go anywhere. You wasn't free to leave. Is that right?
I was detained.
Okay. And then what did he do?
He searched me. He searched me like the regular frisk. Didn't find nothing. He went to my pocket and was like, what is this? Is this a weapon? And I was like, no, it's money. Mm-hmm. So we pulled it out. I think it might have been like 14,000 or something like that. And it's drug money. That was this for like a war like this, like hundreds, like, nah, it's gotta be drug money. If I run a test on if we gotta have drugs on the money, I would imagine all money has drugs on it. Cause I don't print my own money at home and go spend it, so I don't know what the money was before it got to me. But yeah, it's mine now, as I do, as I work for my money, with receipts, detailing what this 3,500 was for, what this 4,000 was for, what this was for, backed up, with receipts. I'm picking up money from concerts as part of my job. You want to hear that? So he took the money and was like, yeah, this alone gonna get you a trip to jail. And I'm like, for having $14,000, I'm criminal. Mm-hmm. So now it's me sitting on.
So how was you positioned at this time?
On the curb, watching them search my car now.
Did they have you in handcuffs?
Yes, I'm in handcuffs. His partner was like, dude, he's tripping. I don't know. His partner was like, I don't know if it was a good cop, bad cop thing you see on TV, but it kind of felt like I was in the middle of that because his partner was like, man, just let him do his thing, man. Let's hurry up and get through with this so we can let you go because this is not making sense to me, and this is his partner. So I'm just watching him search my vehicle. He doesn't find nothing. Come back, make me stand up, research me again. Now I'm on the car, on the trunk, getting searched.
So did they throw you on the car, or were you just?
They ain't throwing me on the car. They just told me to get up and just let me search you again, because I can't find nothing.
Okay.
So he searches me again. He takes my wallet this time, goes through my wallet, even though he went through my wallet the first time. Gave it back, told me to put it back in my pocket, told me to put the money back in my pocket. This time he opens the wallet and finds a marijuana cigarette about this long and was like, bingo, I got something, but not enough I gotta find something else. So at that moment he pulls out his bag, throws the half a marijuana cigarette in the plastic bag and puts my money in a plastic bag. And he commenced to search the car again, one more time.
At any time during any of these searches, had the police officer contacted dispatch, asked to get a search warrant?
No.
Did they call and see whether or not they had an arrest warrant?
No. I mean, nah. I mean, they ran my name.
So if they ran your name, you didn't have it?
I didn't have any. It just said that I was on. It just said that I was that I had a record.
Mm-hmm.
It said that I had a record for possession of a controlled substance, and he was asking me, "Do you have this particular substance in the car?" And I'm like, "No, I don't. I don't have. No, I don't. I don't." And then he proceeds to call the DA, tell the DA